Alright, I'm gonna try again to play on Hell difficulty. Now hopefully the video quality is good, but if you are watching on YouTube and the audio is really poorly balanced, I apologize. I've been having a lot of issues with OBS. So, I'm going to try to actually beat this game. I have been grinding a little bit, and hopefully I'll do a little better than I did last time. So, I'm going to see what I got. I would like to not die. Well, can't say no to some brutality. Yeah, I tend to die, so I'm not gonna do it. Let's do this. I've learned from my previous attempts that if there's difficulty with my skills level, I'm just not going to... Whoa, over here, guy. I keep wanting to play this game as though I knew what I was doing, or try and pick skills that actually match my damage ramp, and that's just not going to happen. So I'm going to go full necromancy. I'm going to go easy peasy on all my skills. Oh man. So also my audio is desynced by like 3.5 seconds. This is going to be really interesting. Continue to build brutality. Oh, I guess not. Come on. Bang. I need to not jump down like that. Knockback shield, I don't like. There's good things about it, but... Still, hit me. Yeah, there we go. Hey now. Hey now, hey now. I really like this game. I probably play this game too much, but I really enjoy it. And I think I normally don't think of myself as a platforming kind of person, but I seem to do pretty okay in this compared to how I play other ones. Oh, what? That's cheap. Teleporting. Okay, so something to be aware of with Hell difficulty is it really discourages you from taking a long time to do anything. And not that I am a slow player by any means, but I prefer to take my time on a lot of the levels. And it's costing me now because it's actually forcing me to move forward and not choose everything. I don't want to speak up. Alright. So pretty much... Hit me. Yeah. The key to playing this game is almost certainly just knowing when to block. There's strategy to it, absolutely, but I feel like I spend most of my time just timing my blocks. Every playthrough I've done off stream has essentially required, I learned about myself that I cannot go through this game without a shield. I'm just addicted to shields. I don't want to go to the Arboretum. I want to go to the Contact Tours. It's the only safe place in the island, apparently. Oh, here we go. Ooh, yes. Oh, man. The flashing fans are cool. I like them. They look cool anyway. There's other weapons I like more, but because I'm doing a brutality build, I can't do my favorite weapons. I'm not going to spend any money. I need this money for later, so buy cough syrup for my cough. Okay. That's good. Tempted to actually buy the little thing, the blueprint extractor, but I probably won't. Oh, where to go? If I do toxic sewers, I'll probably die like I do every time, but I don't care. I do not enjoy the Arboretum anymore. When I first downloaded the Bad Seed DLC, I was like, ooh, another place to go, and now I'm like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to be that guy who just hates on, oh, the new thing isn't as good as the original thing, but I really feel like, for me personally, I just do not like that level. Let's see. I don't really want to upgrade the shield. Oh my god, I got S-fans. I don't really want to spend any money on upgrading my base gear. So I have learned through hard experience that if I don't take necromancy, I'm gonna just die. I'm sure eventually I'll get so used to this difficulty that I won't need it, but right now it's like the thing that keeps me alive. Greenish substance oozes its way into a number of pipes along here, and it continues to spread. Well, okay. The greenish substance, which I only assume is the malaise. Having not completely finished the game yet, I have no idea what it actually is. Maybe the goo is delicious melt. I don't know. Probably not. Brutality. Ow! No! I don't want to die. I also don't want to use my potion yet. This will probably be what kills me, to be honest. It's my refusal to heal myself. Yeah, but I'm up to 40 HP. That's a lot of HP. Come on! Be a bro. There we go. I'm like disappointed at OBS when it comes to audio support. I have been having a lot of issues. Oh wow, that I'm gonna just jump to the end before it begins. Hit me. Yeah. Well, that was pointless. I guess I lowered my malaise, but now I have less HP than when I started, so that was a waste of 20,000 gold worth of stuff. This is why I play roguelikes, so that when I make mistakes like that, oh, dang. That was going to kill me. I'm not going to actually use the potion. If I live, I live. If I die, I die. We're losing 2 HP for every enemy I kill. And we'll see where we go. For reference, most enemies at this level do like several hundred damage, so I have to be perfect. Don't hit me. Okay. I don't want to fight that elite, but I'm gonna have to. Anyway, I'm using OBS to record, and I'm finding that, and it might just be an issue with Fedora, but I'm having a lot of issues with it recording certain types, from certain types of devices specifically. Oop, yep, there it goes. What a fun run. Specifically, for some reason it doesn't like the digital audio off of my capture card, so I'm using analog mono to record this, and if you can tell, I'm sure you can tell. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try again. So, for the players out there who want to actually learn something by watching someone play Hell difficulty, I have very little advice to offer you, other than I only like survival weapons, and there are none of those here. So you're gonna watch me get plastered again. Let's do brutality round 2. Got my blood shield, got my oil grenade, ice grenade, fuck fire blast, don't need that. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know. This is like a limit on how much profanity I can go. So I do not like fire blast. And the reason is it has like a 2-second pause or something. It has some abnormally large pause before it starts dealing damage. And while it's really great against like bosses, especially the really stationary ones, it sucks in hell difficulty because I spend all my time trying to avoid damage, and instead I get damaged. Because any amount of delay at this difficulty is very, very dangerous. It has to be worth it. Ow. Oh wow, that was a weird... That was frame drop. Okay. Either that or my display device sucks is a possibility. Let's go this way. Constant duck face gun. Don't bother anybody because over here. There we go. Crit. Wow. Yeah, I'll take that. Not a bad shield at least. Can I? Yeah, I've learned from experience, do not take cursor. That's a bad idea for me. As a general rule. Okay, I need the untamed. There's at least one untamed speed on this level. What we got? Yeah, card. If I was smart, I would run this like I do at the lower difficulties and just get all the... Oh, wait. There we go. The lower difficulties, I tend to run this in 2 minutes, just grab all the upgrade scrolls and run. But at this difficulty, because of the malaise I've still been, I really want to kill everything just to get that sweet, sweet malaise removed. But now that I've maxed, right? I've maxed. Sure. So we're at 5, 2 from that, 1 from my starting. Yeah, so I'm maxed now. I got 15 seconds. You know what? This could work. Let's do it. I want the gear. So this will either be a great idea or a really dumb idea. I've tried playing with higher malaise levels just to kind of see, and I've learned that I don't have the attention span to actually defend myself. Wow, this is really crummy. Yeah, this was not worth it. I would like to, I would like to they're all 850. Well, let's just sell it. I have all this money. No way to spend it, and there's no, I don't think there's a merchant that sells food. You know, I got the money, and I'll probably die anyway. Let's upgrade the fire, or the cluster grenade, and I'll probably ditch the gauntlet, upgrade the shield. And you know what, screw it, even though... Let's see. If I melee kill a lot... I just don't regenerate fast enough, I feel like. I'm not using... Maybe I need to be more strategic about when I use potions, but... I just, personally, I'm not keen to use potions this early in the game. For reference, like, I think there's only 2 food merchants in a route. I'd have to look that up to be sure, but there's so few food merchants, I'm not keen to use any food at all, or any potions at all under any circumstance. Because each potion is effectively 20,000 gold, which I could use to upgrade my gear. For those who are wondering, I usually don't upgrade the first round of gear because I'm going to ditch it anyway. So I will start upgrading gear once I actually have something above. Hey, come on, feller. There we go. Bleed for me. I need your blood. Oh, not good. Oh, the waste here is increased. There we go. That's, ooh. I don't want that. Skull fragments. Clean out that monster room. Wait, did I miss something? Timing is paused here, so... Okay. Nope, over here. There we go. Oh. For some reason I thought you were the other guy. Okay. Bad. Bad. Ooh, bad. Bad, bad, not good. Static. Okay, this is still recording. Good. I had to pause for reasons unknown. Oh my god! My dog has entered canine puberty and is now just leaving toys everywhere, and generally speaking is not remembering things like how to go to the bathroom outside. Like, it was a struggle to get her to go outside. She's like, I don't want to go out. I'm like, well, you're gonna do it. Ooh, white. I want the ghost outfit, because I die so much I might as well be a ghost. Okay. I am not gonna do brutality again. I've learned my lesson. Co-survival all the way. Look at all this stuff. We got phaser. Oh, pyrotechnics. Ooh, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I love pyrotechnics. It's so fun, but it just isn't gonna work in this scenario. Eat the flint. Bang. You can't beat me, Oven Axe Man. I've got flint, which is a fun little weapon. So, I used to hate phaser because I didn't understand how to use it. Now I understand how to use it, and it is one of the best things in the game. The phaser doesn't do hardly any damage by itself, but it teleports you directly behind people, which makes it incredibly useful. Yeah. Everybody call me. Whoop. Haha. Yes. So phaser also locks people in position. There's not a lot of like, I for some reason I thought rooting was super common, but there's not actually that many items that like auto root enemies, and phaser is one of them. Tainted food. I'm gonna let that one slide. Turn into money. Got to have money. Nope. Ha ha ha. Oh no. There we go. Okay, that was very bad timing on my part, and it continues to be bad. I have a hard time with the crossbow guys. The arbalest, I think, is the official. I don't have much trouble with these like weird fast zombies anymore. But I seem to have a lot of trouble with the crossbow's timing, even though I've been fighting them since, well, it's been pretty much since difficulty like 1 boss cell, maybe 2. Yeah, I want that. I won't do it. Maybe I will. I don't know. You can hang out in the death spiral. Ow! Wow. That's on me. He's down. Oh, pathetic. Okay. That was silly. I'm gonna try again. I know no one will believe me, and you don't have to believe me, but I did actually almost make it to the end. I think it's not almost. I made it to the second boss. No one will believe, but I really did. I swear. Okay. But my biggest issue right now is getting through these first levels, because I keep not wanting to use my resources. Because of course resource utilization is for losers. Maybe I just need to cheat my way using crossbows, but... Goodbye. Attack that, please. So, how come I can do it there, but not there? I don't know. Now that's called cheat, because I don't think... Oh. This shouldn't be a thing. Shielded enemies, let's just crash. I'm not going to be able to kill him. Now he's shielded. Come on. There we go. Yeah, alright. More HP is good. Am I doing a tactics run? That's what it feels like. Maybe I'll do tactics. Probably not. Oh! Oh! Forgot I didn't have a shield. Why must my life be so hard? I say when there's people like dying from climate change elsewhere in the world. All I'm doing is playing a game. Goodness. There's no need for violence. Okay, so there's that. Relation here is increased, but I didn't want it to increase. I definitely go through faster with brutality, I'll give it that. Oof, no you don't. Bye-bye. Oh wait, is there stuff down there? Ooh. Apparently, this is gonna be a bit of a tactics run, actually. I'm gonna try that. Try tactics. Do it. Just the gear as it came out, you know? Watch this in survival and I'll regret everything. Oh good. I regret nothing. Pathetic. Come on. Get your head in the game. Just like... I don't know if... I haven't played an EA sports game in about 15 years, but do they still say it's in the game, the little EA Sports thing? Because I remember that was the coolest thing when like I was 7 and I wanted to play NHL hockey. I don't want to be harsh towards my grandparents. I love my grandparents, but the thing is, my grandfather was a jock in the 1950s. He was a good-looking like baseball player. I guess it was the 40s. I don't know. He's old. He's 93 and still rides his bike every day and stuff. So the thing is that he had 2 sons and a daughter, and both his sons are super giant nerds. So my dad is like one of the biggest nerds. Like I see pictures of him in high school, and I'm like, man, that guy got bullied like nobody's business because he looks like such a dork. And my dad in the 70s and 80s, he's like a computer nerd. So surprise, surprise, like that's a fine thing to be now. But in the 70s, you're like a weird Dorcas Malorcas. Oh, I can't afford that. So my poor grandfather, who's this sports guy, like, what sport does my dad like to play? Why, it's track and field, like, at best. Dad was not a sports person, not interested in football, baseball, any of the things that my grandfather was interested in. But that's okay, because his 2 sons, virile alpha males that they are, both had children. But you'll love this. So my grandfather is not terrible. Let's put it this way: like he's not like super heteronormative. He doesn't have the kind of homophobia you would expect from a man who grew up in the 40s and 50s. But he's not like rigidly gendered. Like, but there is some definite gender lines. So my cousins are all female, so obviously they're not going to be sports people, according to him. And to be fair, neither of my cousins are. But he looked to my parents. They had 3 sons. One of whom is a musician, one of whom is gay, and one of whom is not straight either, none of whom are interested in sports. My grandfather would try to get us to play baseball, and we would just, like, suck at it. And he's like, oh, maybe you like basketball or football. I was like, no, we're not into any of this. So my poor grandfather has had to live with nobody being into sports at all in the family except for him. The closest thing to a sport I enjoy is esports, and even then I'm not big on watching them for super long periods of time. So poor grandfather has had to live his whole life without anyone to watch baseball with. So the thing is, before COVID, he had an operation. It's a minor operation, but he was homebound for a few days. So I went over to hang out with him. And he was watching baseball, and he was watching a baseball game, and I asked him, like, oh, do you want to not talk? And he's like, don't worry, the best part about baseball is you can not pay attention for long stretches of time and you haven't missed anything. And this is from a man who, aside from the fact that his favorite sport is baseball, from what I understand, he was also a baseball player. To the point where he was offered like a scholarship. It's like, oh, so baseball, oh, look, there it is. There's the thing I want. Yes, open ice challenge it. It's like, oh, I don't like baseball that much, or at least I don't want to watch baseball when I have something else. Anything other than baseball going on is better than watching baseball right at this moment. That's really sad, and I don't want to be down on baseball fans, but based on that experience, I get the impression that somebody who's a big fan of baseball didn't really want to watch baseball and could be like, yeah, you don't even have to watch it to get the gist of the game. And it's like, that's really sad. Ah! That was a very rambly story that went nowhere, but that's okay. Because I'm gonna die here. In this challenge rift. Yep, there it goes. Pathetic again. So sad. Oh, I'd like to win this game sometime. Maybe I need to ply myself with liquor in order to win. Actually, to be fair, that isn't how I've beaten this game at any point. Time to get serious. Time to get serious, people. What do we got here? We got oven axe. I'm gonna do it. I suck with the oven axe. So I'm just gonna go oven axe, shield, get rid of the boomerang. Let's do explosive decoy and big fat turret. Woo! Hit me. Yeah. Oven axe. Oven axe is the slowest freaking weapon in the game. But it has one huge advantage over other slow weapons, which is it actually does damage. So like, oven axe, when you use it, it actually pushes you forward a little bit, and it, even at very low levels, it does a lot of damage. Like you see, I can pretty much one-shot that arbalist. I don't know, all of these people are slow, and I don't know why they're slow. I guess I could like look at my item stats, and that would tell me. Yeah, victims slow down all nearby enemies when they die. So basically, now that I'm killing things, it slows them way down. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to get creative if I actually want to beat. Ooh, money in the bank. Get creative. Get creative. Okay. That's what I need. So he's slow. Good. Over here. Thought I saw one over here, but I guess not. I'm like super freaking paranoid about looking challenge rift now. Oh wow. I really need to pay more attention. Sometimes slowing actually doesn't help me because of this timing thing. I like go too early. I'm like paranoid about challenge rifts because I like review myself playing and I'm like, oh, I just walked by like 3 challenge rifts in a single playthrough because I didn't even notice. Challenge rift is like, I don't know which is better, Cursed Chest or Challenge Rift, but I feel like Challenge Rift, generally speaking, does not end my run as often. Okay, so part 15. Behind you, ha ha ha. So, easy. Freeze it. There we go. Yeah, I hate to say it, I think I'm best with survival weapons, and they're all super freaking slow. Okay, what are we at? Yeah, so I'm maxed out, but I went overtime, so not gonna do that. Gonna get the bonus for that. Do I want to buy some stuff? Ooh, some of these are good. Broadsword's cool. I don't know. I haven't beaten it in any difficulty. I don't know. Is it slow enough for me? Because apparently the slower the weapon, the better it is. Except for Fire Blast, because I suck with Fire Blast. Ooh, it's Tom's place. Tom has all kinds of stuff, but mostly his guaranteed money payout and occasionally some extra stuff. I don't know why I'm going over here. So cleared malaise, the knockback shield. I just want to see. I just want to see what's available. Why did I go there? I'm gonna go up there. I don't really care about the knockback shield, like it's money, I guess, but I'm gonna try to clear my malaise. Probably will not succeed. Everything's worth a shot once. Ooh, and there's an elite up there. Hit me. Yeah, son. Malaise cleared, no malaise. You know what? Even if it sucks, I want the money. Oh wow, actually, that was worth it. Oh my god, I can see invisible enemies, which there's not really any. Well, I guess if there were, I wouldn't see them before, but now I can. Okay, well, now that there's no malaise and there really isn't a time constraint, I guess I'll go and sell the knockback shield. So I prefer the frozen, the ice shield, and the particular reason why that is because freezing people solid or slowing them down is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. This is the promenade of the dead. I do not want to do this. I don't want to. Don't want to go where I don't want to go. It's true that even heroes sometimes need to rest, but I don't think the headless qualifies as a hero. The headless is... well, okay. Unreliable sources, I guess, like the giant, suggest that the headless is a giant jerk. But looking at kind of what you do in this game, I'm pretty sure you're not the hero because you're killing lots of people. And the way that the game is set up, pretty much everything you're fighting is a person who has been mutated by this disease into a horrifying monster, and there's like virtually nobody left. So realistically, even if you take the most, charitable view of the headless, I don't think they really qualify as a hero. Oh, that was silly. Alright. I'm gonna just, pretend that didn't happen. I literally just, like, watched this, like, oh, that's gonna blow up. And then it blew up. It turns out, playing this game, with nothing in my head at all at any time is a great way to just look really sad in front of a YouTube audience. I would hope that someday, if anybody actually watches this video, they would be really forgiving about my play style. But chances are, anybody watching this, you're going to like look at how well I play this game and you're like, it's amazing that anybody can make a video these days. No esports guy, that's for sure. Grandpa Celbor would be really sad. And I'm dead again. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay. I'm gonna pause this recording again to get more coffee. Oh boy. Okay. Let's try again. I got time. I got time for like 2 more attempts. Maybe more. I keep dying like I do. Alright, let's keep at it. Let's... Ooh, perfect. Ooh, Nutcracker. You know what? I'm gonna do something totally different. Let's go with tactics. Knife dance, and got that. Get rid of that. So we're gonna go tactics all the way. So I'm gonna just put this in. Woohoo! Actually, so far so good. See how I do against a much harder target. Okay, knife dance, that thing, come over here. Ooh, wow, that actually worked really well. Downward attack, smash going to the flammable. What damage? Okay. Yep, there we go. Step 1 on my journey towards death. So, let's see. My tactic. Okay, well, actually, this may be a pretty good run. Oh, nice try, weirdo. You'll never get me. I'm just gonna go to the first exit I can find, which is not this one, surprisingly. Like all these rats and things that are teleporting in. It's like, yeah, you can't catch me. Where is Promenade of the Condemned? Oh, crap. Can there be a bunch of guys teleporting in? Ah, whatever. Well, let's go this way. You're simpletons. Oh, yes. Ha ha ha, I have fangs too. Oh. Ha ha, hee hee, ha ha. I can't believe I lived through that. Where is the exit? There we go. I realized that the enemy that drops the blueprint for the fangs is not that like hyper zombie thing, whatever that green guy is. It's actually the cultist, I think, that dropped it. Well, yeah, let's do explosive before. So I'm not looking at hardly any of the stats yet, and that's probably bad. I get new outfits, devoted hand of the king blade. Oh yeah, also at this difficulty there's no more collector. It's just the collector's apprentice. Can't upgrade, but I could reforge, so let me see. Poisons enemies. Oh, that sucks. I'm never at max HP. Just burn when they die. Yeah, none of these really mesh. That spreads inflammable oil. Damage of burning oil. Well, okay. I will probably regret. I keep picking necromancy and it doesn't work, but I don't know what else to do. I need help. Okay. I just want to make it through this level. I just want to make it to the next level. Someday, you are poisoned. Poison dies today. sec. Okay, keep recording. My dog keeps bothering me. It's crazy. Almost like he wants love and attention. Out of my way. Oh my god, is that an untainted piece of delicious food? Yes, I'm gonna leave that right there. Okay, so that does some damage. Poison. I almost like the series beating this game. Everybody's got perspective. Grab the tower. Yeah, okay. Got this weapon. Ha ha ha. That's what I okay. That package. So tricky. I feel like I'm doing really well this playthrough, and now that I've said it, I won't. So I've determined that I'm pretty sure that opening the enemies that are hidden behind the cell doors do not count towards the malaise total. Pretty sure that's the case. Don't quote me. But if you are watching, oh my god, the boy's axe. All is good. All is right in the world. You are watching and you're looking for tips to beat hell difficulty. All I can say to you is that I don't know enough about the mechanics of this game to be 100% what counts towards the malaise total. But I can say with a lot of assurance that I have never been so happy that there's so many enemies behind those doors, because it has saved my butt more than once. Like, oh good, the malaise, it's gone. Okay. What is that? Hey you. Hi you. Whoa. Oh, not good. Very bad. Not good. Axe. How, love the boy's axe. Oh, I would much rather not. Corrupted power would be very useful to the boss, but, yeah, oh wow. That malaise counter just keeps on climbing. Fly, fly. I don't know if anybody listened to CCM back in the day, but there's that one. That's on Give Me Ascension or whatever. Let's begin the ascension. Let's begin the flight. Oh man, so that. Oh, there we go. bird. Could food you a lot, but I definitely can't use you on this run. Okay. That malaise counter. Like stumbling smash. Ooh, wow, I actually made it to 30. I'm not taking any hits. That's ridiculous. That's bad. Well, there goes that. Oh my god, it's one of those. Over here. I don't want to give it my life. Okay. So this is a good time to use it because A, it lowers my malaise. I gotta be strategic about when I use the health kit now because it lowers the malaise so much. It doesn't really make sense not to. Tactics. You know, the swarm's good. I like the swarm. I'm gonna switch those. So, swarm is mostly because having pets at any time is like enemies go after them instead of you, and that's what I like, not being directed at. Increases it. Yeah, what? Oh. They just lowered it. Oh, it's increased. Ooh, that's that. All these failed experiments. Lotner. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Yep. How sad. Alright. One more try. Maybe. Ooh, I only got 15 minutes. I can't beat the game in 15 minutes. Might as well try. Let's see if I can just make it to the boss. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with that. Wow, this is actually a really good setup. Okay, I don't want to do swinging. They're all two-handed, so that. History has taught me the answerism is not a good choice for me. Kill enough. But who knows? Yeah, with Peter crossbow. Oh, it's also one why I'm stalling in the air while attacking. Very important mechanic in this game is that when you are attacking, there's a delay on gravity. So, basically, some weapons, when you fire them, basically prevent you from being affected by that. The melee weapons, it's only a little bit. Some ranged weapons, it's a lot. I want to say it's like pyrotechnics or something. It's like you don't fall at all. You can just like stay in the air as long as you're shooting. There's like one. But something that I've learned is that the repeater has a pretty long delay, so you can actually stay in the air a fairly long time. So useful in here. Look at enemies that are high up or like crossing. Cool. I would find some way to use that as my advantage, but I don't think that's advantage. Stuck as I use the other experiment. Over here. Feels like one enemy, sure. Yeah, I can see that. Two enemies, ooh, no way. Leader. That is wonderful. Okay, that was silly. He just walked right in, like, let me walk into a gentle embrace. Oh yeah, something else that's really useful is enemies have, when they make attacks, it's basically like an interrupt threshold, and the mechanics is crazy complicated. I tried looking it up, and I was like, way too much. Very, very complicated. But basically, the gist of it is, if someone's attacking, you can stop them from attacking and temporarily stun them by dealing a certain amount of damage in a single blow. Or maybe several blows. So like, if you crit somebody when they're in the middle of attacking, it's a lot of, not damage, you can interrupt their attack. Like, it's also, it applies to melee weapons more than it applies to ranged weapons. So, much harder to do the threshold. So you can see, shooting that guy, how he like curled up, that's the result of basically breaking bosses do not experience this, is what I understand. Or at least don't experience this. Ooh, big med kit. Poison med kit. I would like to try the poison too. I am maxed out. I don't want to boost this back, but I learned that so what we're gonna do is select the item. I don't know if the mobile is still going. Oh well, hello. I actually caught it this time. Exciting. I don't want this item. Let's just do this like always. Also, I don't know if I go into challenge rift, I haven't been paying attention. If I go into challenge rift and the malaise is still ticking, does it still tick when I'm in the challenge rift? Probably not, because I see a pause symbol there, but who knows. What a challenge. My goodness. Now I have so much. I'm just gonna max out my health. Done because there's like spikes here. Oh my god. Leave it. Alright, where to go? Well, let's go promenade of the Kingdom. Creme de lad of the Kingdom. The malaise most definitely has not spread to any part of the island. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh my god, a giant whistle. Okay. One of my favorite items in the game is the giant whistle. So the giant whistle, basically the giant comes and he punches what he thinks is the most dangerous enemy. It is really exciting. This inflammable oil. This remains explode. Actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, so this will work. Oh, I got lots. I'm gonna upgrade it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go on Will Attack, so I have a shield. So my hope is to ignite the inflammable oil. It'll be pretty good against. Ooh. I don't know. Actually, do think quality. So if you've been watching any part of my channel, which judging by my view count, most certainly no one watching this video also watched other parts of my channel. Everything's in standard definition right now, and the reason for that is because I thought I was recording. Turns out I was actually recording video. So that's on me. I don't know why I thought I was recording in HD. I think it doesn't help. I play a lot of games with like not modern graphics. I don't know. I'm not a big like realistic graphics person. So basically, with all the pixelated graphics, I was like, oh yeah, that's full HD or whatever, and then it's like, no, it's not. It's all grimy. Yeah, 65. Chest. Still haven't used the giant whistle because I haven't needed it yet. Let's use it. Ha 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 ha! Oh, I love it. That thing is so great. Yeah, it just cracks me up every time. And every time it's like, it's not gonna work. And then it works. There's just a little bit of a delay. I don't even think it works very well against like bosses or anything, but oh, it's fun. Okay, so I'm doing crossbows only, so let's get an updated crossbow. Okay, the key here is I want the burn, because the giant whistle spreads inflammable oil, so. Oh. Ouch. That's the most dangerous enemy. I don't see any inflammable oil in this design. Oh, that guy. Where's this inflammable oil? Does it actually spread? Oh, is it the enemy that it hits and that's it? Oh, that's not exciting. I need it to like spread it all around. I'm silly. Should have said that more carefully. But that's okay, at least I have part of the thing going on. Let's do bonus damage to burning targets. Sure, my malaise tier is increased, but, you know, not the worst thing in the world. Oh, wow, I don't even know how I survived that. Keep shooting. Never stop for any reason. So that is the one huge advantage of Dillo Pack. Very good. Look at the shield though. Armadillo Pack lets you do things that normally can't do with the shield. Like you can see, basically turns every shield into the assault shield. It did beat the game. difficulty. I want to say it was Nightmare with double shield, so basically you want to double attack. Shield. It was like a really weird thing. And it's funny that I don't even think I had parry this time. I think I just... Okay, there you go. Well, there's no point in getting that. I want the extra shield. That guy's invisible. I used to think those guys teleported in until I realized it's invisible. No. No idea. Help me, giant. Help me! Alright. Love that. Let's go for somebody. Armadillo pack. Okay, so there's the corrupted prison. History tells me it's a bad idea to do that, but you know what? I want it. So I probably will go for it. Big med kit. Sign me up. Untainted by the malaise? Heck yeah. Come on, giant. What's it gonna take? There we go. I missed the thing that like reduces your malaise infection level. Still in a week. That was a thing for a while. I liked it. He's over there. I don't like those little fly guys. I don't know, this play Dr. Fly Guy. That. It's just generating enemies all around me. Plague Dr. Fly Guy I don't like because I'm bad at dodging. Ooh. I already have crossbow 7, so it's not that amazing. Anything? Yeah, give me that mushroom boy. Mushroom boy. Mushroom boy is back. He's got lots of things that he can do. Mostly attacking people that I don't like. That's surprisingly good with the crossbow, all things considered. It was cleared, so now is my chance to use my phase level. There we go. I apologize in advance, but I'm actually going to do this segment. I'm not going to be a delay between the second part of this run and this part. And it's not because I'm cheating or anything, I swear. It's just I don't have time to do the entire playthrough. I have to show my failed one. But this is a fairly accurate representation of how to beat games that are hard if you wind up failing a lot before you succeed. Ooh, explosive process 6. No thanks. I'll sell you. I don't know why the giant thought that was please lower my standards. Well, let's see what we got. All of those, do we have like food out anywhere? No. Well, I'm not gonna go prison death because I am no fool, and if I get cursed, I will die. So I'm gonna go for more acid advance.
Be natural.